What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Zombies ranking video. Today we are doing the World at War guns in the zombies mode. Obviously, we're not including the multiplayer ones. So yeah, we found another tier maker video to do for you. I thought I might actually do all of the weapons, like Black Ops 1 next, then Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Cold War, and see where we go from there. Maybe I could do some non-Treyarch ones. Maybe I say. But yeah, World at War has a very, very unique, like, sort of like gun variety. Like, you rely on LMGs more than anything else in the game. So I guess we just go for it. Right, we have the Colt Python type thing. It is just a Colt, really, isn't it? It's not the starting pistol Colt. It is the revolver. This gets an A. It is a very, very strong weapon, and I am including the Pack-a-Punch variants of these weapons as well, like how they are Pack-a-Punched versus non-Pack-a-Punched. I will be taking that into account, because some guns start out being garbage and then turn into amazing weapons Pack-a-Punched. Luck of the draw, really. But yeah, yeah. I keep saying Python. It's not the Python. It's just the Colt revolver. Brilliant. I love it. It's such a good weapon. Next we have, is that the Carg or is that the Springfield? I think it's the Carg. I think this is the Carg. I'm going to go with the Carg. Regardless, it's crap. Yeah, I don't like the Carg. It is a crap. Actually, you know what? No. Nostalgia, I will put it in C. It is okay. It is serviceable, to the very least. It is okay. Not much else to say about it, really. It's just a bolt action, like, weak-ass rifle. Yeah, not great. It's alright. It's nostalgic to use, though, at the very least. It's satisfying for the first, like, 3 rounds. Actually, no, wait. No, it is weak. No, I'm putting it in D. Next, we have the bar. Now, the bar is good, but not great. The rate of fire is slow. You kind of need double tap 1 for it to work properly. Overall, just not the strongest weapon either. It's reliable for, like, the first, like, 10 to 15 rounds. Then afterwards, you need to rely on an LMG to get you past round 25. But yeah, I think that's where the bar belongs. Next, we have the Browning by the looks of it. I'm putting this at the top of A. It's amazing. The only issue is the reload speed, which can be negated slightly by speed cola. But even then, the reload isn't great. It is very, very slow. But everything else about it is brilliant. I love it. Next, we have the double barrel. I'm giving this a top of B, because it is strong. It's very strong. Considering it's just two shots and then you have to reload again, it is very reliable. It can definitely save you in a lot of scenarios as long as it's got ammo in the clips or whatever. But yeah, that's where I'd have to put it. Right, FG42, I'll put that at the bottom of A. It is a very, very solid LMG, which I didn't realise until recently that it was an LMG. I just assumed it was just an SMG or some shit. But no, it is an LMG. And it's quite reliable, but the recoil is the thing that kind of lets it down a bit for me. Alright, now we've got the Grevet. This gets a C. It's good for points in early rounds, but you never want to use it past round 8. I think is the round it kind of just falls off completely. So, yeah, not great. It's fine, though. It's serviceable for the early rounds. Now we have the Springfield. Somehow worse than the Carg. It is not only that it's as weak as the Springfield, but the iron sights are slightly pointed to the left of itself, which means the accuracy of it is shot to fuck. Somehow. Somehow they fucked it. Yeah, for that reason, it's the worst gun in the game, probably. I detest the Springfield, honestly. It is garbo. Alright, next we have the trench gun. I'll put this just behind the double barrel. The main reason is the pump action is what kind of slows you down from killing zombies. If the pump action was faster or something, then I would put it above the double barrel. But I think the double barrel is slightly more reliable and stronger, actually, at killing zombies higher rounds than the trench gun does, at least. Next, we have the Colt Python, the 1911. I'm putting this top of B. It would be right in D tier if it wasn't for the fact that you can pack-a-punch it to the explosive one pistol thing that you can in World War. It's not the Mustang and Sally's yet, though, which is why it can't be higher. It's not the iconic Mustang and Sally's, but it is still good. It is still efficient and effective when it's pack-a-punch. It's just you also don't have PhD in World at War, so that does kind of detract from it, I think, a bit. Next we have the Carbine. Yep, the M1 Carbine. This is the same as the Grevere. Slightly better than the Grevere, though. So that for that reason, it gets slightly above it, but it's same statistics, I think, in killing. But yeah, and then we have the launcher attachment for the M1 Grand. The M1 Grand on its own gets the same as these lot, and then the launcher that it has gets slightly better. But you can kill yourself with it very easily, as I found out when I was playing the WAW maps recently. But it is effective, and the Pack-a-Punch effect is kind of cool as well. Yeah, that's where I have to put it. Now with the Flamethrower. Now I'm going to have to put this in A. No, I know, it kills zombies slowly. I get what you're saying, but it's infinite ammo and infinite damage. So the amount of damage that it deals on round 1 is the same amount of damage that it deals on round 101. So for that reason, it has to get an A because of how effective it is statistically. So yeah, that's where it has to go. Next, we have, the MG. I'm going to have to stick this in S. This is the first S tier. It's everything that was great about the Browning, but with a slightly quicker reload, which just edges it into S tier, if you ask me. Brilliant. It's a brilliant gun. The MG42 is iconic, and it's brilliant. I love it to pieces. The only issue is it doesn't come back in later games. But there we go. MP40. A very reliable point gun for the first, 15 rounds. I'll stick this here, behind the Flamethrower, because it isn't strong. It does fall off quite fast, but when you Pack-a-Punch it also isn't too reliable as well. It's fine, I suppose, but yeah, that's where it belongs. I think it's good. It gets an A tier for that. Ppsh. This is going right at the top of S. This is amazing. This is the best pistol. This is the best bullet weapon of the whole game. It is so good. It has everything that's great about the LMGs, except it has an SMG reload, and so good. Plus, it's iconic. Everyone loves the PPSH. I don't need to sing its praises. It's already had all of its praises sung years ago. PTRS is a strong sniper rifle, and people sleep on this gun, but I think it deserves to go just behind the double barrel. I think it's almost as effective as the double barrel. It has more ammo than the double barrel. Has he done it? I don't know. I think it does. But it has more ammo in the clip than the double barrel, which actually might edge it out. Yeah, I'll put it there. There you go. That's fair. Yeah, I think that's a fair placement for the PTRS. I think it's a decent sniper rifle. I'm going to put this ray gun behind the PPSH. Hot take there, but I think the ray gun isn't as good as the PPSH. The ray gun can kill you. The PPSH can't. That's my main factor into that. Now we have the sawed-off double barrel. Now I realised this recently. The sawed-off double barrel is weaker than the regular double barrel, which is why it has to go down a peg. Top of C. Top of C, because it is still stronger than these three guns. But there we go. Next, we have the scoped Carg 98K. I'll put this above the regular Carg 98K. It's just got a scope on it now. Yeah. not great. It's not a great weapon, is it? STG. I'll put it just behind the MP40 because that's a very, very similar story to the MP40 where it's great for points, quite strong to a certain extent. So there you go. Thompson. Oh, I love the Thompson. This goes above the revolver but behind the Browning in my opinion. It's very, very good. Lots of stuff to love about this. Next we have the Type 100. Okay. This will have to go at the top of B. Above the Colt, above the explosive Colt, as it were, the starting pistol that turns into an explosive weapon, Pack-a-Punched. It's good for points, and it's reliable, and it's more mobile than stuff like the Browning and the MG. So, yeah, I suppose it deserves its merits here and there. I guess it's just like the weaker of those more mobile, fully auto weapons in this game. Then we have the Panzerschreck. C or D? I think C, just because it's so fun to use when it's Pack-a-Punched. That's the sole reason. And then last but certainly not least, the Wunderwaffe. Now, I'm trying to think it. Wunderwaffe takes away your jug on Doris, but it is amazing on Shino Numma. No, I feel like I have to put the PPSH above it, just because the PPSH doesn't take away your jug on Derice, on the best map on Black Ops, on World at War, sorry. I think that's the sole reason, is that on the best map of World at War, the Wunderwaffe takes away your jug. Plus, the PPSH is available on 3 maps in the game. The Wunderwaffe is only available on 2. Shinonuma and Derice. Whereas PPSH is available on Verrückt, Shinonuma and Derice. There you go. I'm happy with that. PPSH is the best in World at War, even above the Wonder Weapons. That is miraculous. But it's true, the PPSH is a goated gun. It transcends time as a great Call of Duty Zombies weapon. But there you go, there's my rankings of my World at War weapons. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.